Mental health, death, suicide are serious topics. Hi, this is Audrey with Cooking Couture Atlanta. Hey, honey. Listen, this is a car confession. Okay, so today is Monday, February 7th. And today is my dad's born day. His birthday is when he came to this earth. I struggle with saying people are dead now. They have transitioned, they have moved on, they've gone to another place. Because now that I've had so many close, important loved ones to transition, and I feel like they are still with me. And I feel them, I feel their presence, I feel their energy. I'm just no longer able to say that they're dead. That just don't sound right, dead. So, today's my dad's birthday, and when I tell you that whatever plane he's on, wherever he is, he's so happy that the Kansas City Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. Oh Lord, they ain't going to. Okay, I gotta cut that off. He is so happy about how well the Chiefs have been doing, how well the Kansas City Chiefs have been performing. Even though they're not going to the Super Bowl this year, they went for the last 2 years, and that was his team, honey. That was his team. He loved him some Kansas City. So it's like 4 o'clock, and this is the first time I put anything in my mouth, and it will be potato chips. And I don't know why I want to go and turn the video camera on and then stick something in my mouth. However, today is my dad's birthday, the day he was born. And I don't know, I think about him, I don't want to though, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little obligated to give him some thought today. But when I start thinking about him, I think about how raggedy our relationship was, you know. But now, because of him, I have some wonderful people in my life. My family that was connected to him, I was very, very close to. And my father was just kind of out there in the streets, you know. He wasn't kind of, he was. He was a major drug dealer in St. Louis way back in the day when, I don't know, when everybody wasn't selling drugs or hustling. And then when he spent a lot of time in and out of jail, and then after then, he moved to Kansas City. I was living in Kansas City. I was going to KU. And he did come to my graduation, but so after graduation and after I was in Kansas, I worked and had a place, and he came and he lived with me. And while he was living with me in this 1-bedroom apartment I had, he got shot in a drive-by in front of McDonald's. He was the janitor at McDonald's, and he got shot, and he had to have a temporary colostomy bag. He was real messed up. And then my crazy auntie, his sister, who is totally diagnosed bipolar, and I wish back then we knew and were becoming as accepting of mental illness as we are now. Because had we, things would be so different. It would have been so different. But when my aunt and her husband, I don't know if it was her ex-husband at the time, but they became exes, and they stayed together, hung out, did stuff together for a long time. But her ex-husband always says he looked at my father like a brother. And I just posted a picture not too long ago, and I'm just remembering now, he really did look out for my dad. And I guess he my dad was one of those people, you love him or hate him. And he was very personable, and so I guess it was really easy to love him. I think I'm a lot like him in that respect. So I just realized that my dad is an Aquarius. Wow, that kind of explains some things for me, because he was kind of like in his own world, and I don't know, that's interesting. I'm just realizing that I was birthed by an Aquarius and a Leo. That fire sign got me though. Okay, so thinking about my dad, and so what this car confession is about. So when you think about somebody that's passed on, do you only think about the good? Are you allowed to still have feelings and emotions about them that may not be the best? Or I don't know. You know, it's like, is it rules to this thing? Can I still be frustrated a little? I don't know if I'm angry, but a little mad at him. I wish I could just shake him for the things he did and didn't do. I don't know. And when he passed, I had to go and disconnect, authorize all of the stuff, and then basically watch him transition. It was much harder than I thought it was going to be. That was difficult. So, oh dude, let me see. How old would you be? Dang, I think he would be 64? No, 74. I'm thinking about my age. No. I don't know, he'd be 74 today. But okay, so in addition to today being my dad's born day, which is all I wish that I could focus on, it's very difficult for me not to remember and recall that today is the day that his baby brother, my uncle, killed himself. So his baby brother, Arnold, was extremely dear to me. I loved him. He was like a brother to me. He was my uncle, and he was my friend, and he killed himself. So back to the mental issues. You know, the mental, man, he was struggling, and he mentioned it to me a couple times, and I was just telling him to hold on, man, hold on. So, jeez Louise, can I even celebrate my father's life today with the fact that his baby brother, like somebody I love very much, he was one of my favorite people. He was one of my favorite people. Can I, now I don't care what anybody says, I'm still mad at him. I'm still mad at him for killing himself. I'm still mad at him. But is it fair for me to think about one without thinking about the other on this day? Same day my arrangements due for my gas bill. Oh man, I don't know. Okay, so I can't be crying because I now know what astigmatism is. Last time I went and got my eyes checked, I don't think it was a year ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And it was 2 years ago that my uncle killed himself. I have this little distortment in this eye, and it's weird. And then I talked to my loves, my daughters. They've always worn glasses, and I'm telling them about what I'm experiencing, and they're saying, oh yeah, that's how stuff looks all the time. I thought when people, I never knew what it meant or what it was like not to be able to see, because I've always been able to, always had 20/20 vision, always bragged about, oh, I can see that way down there. It's always had really good vision. But as I have progressed on this plane, lived this life, one of the things I always like to brag and joke about, I look better than I did ever. Like, I'm better than I don't know a period in time where I looked better, felt better, was in better shape than I am now. I might have been in better shape in high school when I was on the drill team and all that, and doing splits and shit. But I feel good. But baby, let me tell you something. These eyes ain't what they used to be. Oh my goodness, but I can still see really well and far and all that. I can still read a book, but I really can tell the difference. I can tell my knees and elbows be popping a lot, but I can tell the difference in my eyes and my vision. So I can't cry and drive anymore because, yeah, that just touching the eye, yeah, it's weird. This eye got astigmatism in it, and this eye is nearsighted, this eye is farsighted. My eyes just, I can't be doing nothing. I don't need to be doing nothing but paying attention to where I'm going and not playing with my eyes. However, I'm gonna get, I'm about to make me a doctor's appointment actually while I'm driving. The traffic is looking really good. Look like I'm floating through downtown Atlanta. Is it a holiday today? Maybe my uncle and my dad are just opening up the highways for me, showing me some grace and mercy. I'm glad they are all together. I think that my uncle and my dad and my brother watched the football game together on a Sunday. I wish I could have cooked for them. Okay, so I am not going to be able to talk. My therapy, my venting, my car confession looks like without crying. So I'm going to go ahead and end this car confession because I keep wanting to think about these three really, really important men that I know loved me and that I loved. I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about them right now. So I'm going to end this by saying, be amazing. And wherever you are and whatever you're doing, this day is wonderful because you're here, you know. Oh my goodness. Be impressive. Do something impressive. Even if it's just for yourself. Even if it's just stretching, touching your toes. Do something impressive for you. And have an amazing day.